Hello everybody, welcome back to Blackjack. I'm Blackjack Aviani, and today we are finally rejoining Death Battle, already in progress. Well, you know what I mean, I just wanted to say something fun. Okay, so, I know people have this belief that Death Battle has this, grudge against Dragon Ball or something, but only 2 characters from it have ever lost in Death Battle. The problem is one of them is Goku. Twice. So, it lends to that credence. However, the only other character to lose was Boo. And yeah, I know, spoilers for things that aired 7+ years ago, right? But, you know, if Beerus loses, that only brings it up to 3. And then you have, future fights, whoever they're going to put Piccolo against, whoever they're going to put Krillin against. I know a lot of people want to see him against Saitama, and honestly, I think Saitama would win, but Krillin could take multiple punches from him. And, he's the one-punch man, so I wager Krillin could probably take a good 5 or 6 punches from Saitama. Remember, he is not weak. He only seems it because he hangs out with people who are far stronger than he is, but he is the strongest human. Strongest full human, I should say. Anyway. So, Beerus versus Galaxia. From what I understand, people are a little peeved that they're using Beerus before his full power can be understood, but it isn't the first time they've done this. They used Yang and Weiss, and, anyone else from Ruby before that series is over. A lot of battles that were correct at the time no longer are. And even ones that are, apparently Sindel versus Black Canary is no longer as one-sided as it was when it first aired. Canary still wins, but Sindel got that DLC and everything, so... What is with them constantly switching up her personality? What would be an interesting take on Sindel is if she was an evil queen but a good mother. That's a take you don't see very often, and I think it would be really interesting for them to toy with. Anyway. Oh, God. Anyway, we might as well just get started. I mean, I've already blathered for 3 minutes, right on the dot. I saw it was approaching. Okay. Oh, I may have been spoiled on next time, but that person might have also been talking out of their ass. They had said that the next one would involve Gamera, and I don't even remember who it was they said the opponent was going to be, but they might have been talking out of their ass. And yeah, Gamera has been in before, but, so has a lot of other people. Alright.
Everything that lives must die. Everything that is created must be destroyed. So saith these vanguards of the apocalypse.
Badass. But why they gotta be a golden ballerina and a purple cat?
Lord Beerus, Dragon Ball's almighty god of destruction.
If you want a god of
Galaxia,
destruction,
the Sailor Scout of Destruction from Sailor Moon.
If you want a god of destruction who's not
job.
evil, a cat is really the perfect incarnation of chaos, right?
Analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win.
Beerus is
Death
more
battle.
neutrality.
Son Goku. This Super Saiyan has seen his fair share of universe.
When are we gonna get King Piccolo in a battle? Oh, gotta be freaking awesome.
Like a job until he met a god of destruction. Because it is their job.
A god of destruction's role is to, destroy ancient planets and civilizations to make way for the new.
Sort of like taking out the trash, just with 1 billion times more murder.
And in the case of Universe number 7, the title of Destroyer was granted to Lord
Weirdly
Beerus.
enough, I could actually read that.
Obviously,
as fast as it
everyone knows
flashed.
cats are all secretly plotting to kill everyone. Hell, God of Destruction is what my ex-wife named hers.
Fun fact, while dogs have been bred as companions for thousands of years, the same only technically started for cats around 200 years ago. In comparison, they're still sort of wild animals. which makes them self-sufficient, but also standoffish.
And lazy.
Then Beerus may be the apotheosis of all catdom. When he's not
Cornish Rex, I know that Toriyama's cat is a Cornish Rex. You know, it says down there at the bottom, inspired by Toriyama-san's own cat. As was Korin, by the way. He talked about that in the notes if you read the manga. But, wait a minute, Beerus is only an inch taller than me? Really? But, like, look at him. He's a Sphinx cat. That's not a Cornish Rex.
Annihilating solar systems, he's napping for decades.
I mean, that would explain the purple.
When he wakes up, he takes his job seriously. He's way stronger and faster than any mortal. Look at him go. That's his God of Destruction's wrath technique. He's got spears of destruction.
When are we gonna get
beams
Asura
of
in Death
destruction,
Battle?
sneezes of destruction, giant energy yard balls of destruction. Oh, and cataclysmic orbs. Yeah.
He can neutralize energy attacks from others, which is frankly just unfair. But his most awe-inspiring technique is Hakai. See, Beerus' enormous level of power stems from an unearthly source. To demonstrate, allow me to introduce our brand new disposable unit for meticulous matchup investigations, aka Dummy.
Hello, Mr. Wizard. How may I be exploited today?
You're trying to replace me.
Now, generally speaking, there are three
Marvin from
types of
Hitchhiker's
ki,
Guide.
which, to be blunt, is weaponizable life energy. First, there's normal ki. Most people in the Dragon Ball multiverse have this. Dangerous, but nothing too special. Gods have their own ki, of course, which is way more potent, but like all ki, they have a limited amount. But when you want the good stuff, you go for destruction energy.
So much for your new sidekick, Wiz.
Oh, no, there's plenty more. Hakai channels this energy to obliterate something in an instant.
Did I
Erasing both
That's not
body
an
and soul
instant.
From existence.
That's
The
taking
only
like 5
way
or
to
6
exist
seconds.
Is to match Beerus in power.
And he didn't get so strong on his own. He's trained.
Okay, cataclysmic orb cloning. Like full cloning or just making like what Tien does? Okay. Autonomous
Some years
Ultra
under
Instinct.
this guy, also named Wiz.
No, Whis.
Yeah, that's what I said. He learned pressure
I thought it
point
was
combat
Whis.
in the super secret Ultra Instinct.
More
Remember,
a
I've never
state of
actually
mind
watched
than actual
Super.
transformation. Autonomous Ultra Instinct describes the ability to
Come on. Why does it keep doing this?
instantly respond to attacks.
I can't read that. The message won't leave the screen. Something forms are different manifestation of this technique. Beerus does not possess all the characteristics of the sign and
without conscious
autonomous.
thought getting in the way.
Oh,
Ladies on a
Goku's also
catnip
instinct
high.
form.
With Ultra Instinct, he could even take on multiple other gods of destruction at the same time.
The only problem with being so friggin' powerful
Kicky
is that
ball.
he got kinda bored. So he was hyped when he learned there was someone out there who might be a challenge for him.
Interesting.
The Super Saiyan God. And in their fight over the fate of the Earth, they almost destroyed the whole universe.
Our own observable universe is a respectable 93 billion light years across. However, the Dragon Ball universe is noticeably different, as depicted by this symbolic model. The observable universe as we know it fits within that bottom area.
Then
Interesting.
there's hell in the middle, heaven up top, a bunch of dinosaurs sprinkled in there somewhere.
Hi, Chi-Chi.
It's kind of a mess.
A single clash between Beerus and Goku sent ripples of energy rocketing through this entire macroverse in just 7 seconds. Even with
Interesting.
conservative calculations, these shockwaves must have been moving well over 240 quadrillion times the speed of light.
Hell, the guy's quick enough to fly between galaxies in just a couple of minutes, so no surprise there. And when him and his fat cat brother Champa got into a fight, they almost tore apart the whole universe themselves. Now talk about a cat fight.
But despite his incredible power, Beerus eventually did the one thing nobody ever expected. He showed
He spared a
mercy
planet.
and spared Earth. Perhaps he saw a glimmer of greatness in Goku's potential, as so many have before him.
Nah, he's just a sucker for tasty food.
Is
I'm happy to
that
see you're
eggplant?
finally realizing the full terror of Beerus the Destroyer.
And I saw the preview. The guy they got is
the solar
like a
system,
perfect
the
voice
planet,
match.
The moon. Each is an
Which means
essential
I'm
piece
pretty
of
sure he's the guy that Team 4 Star used for their super shorts.
shifting whirlwind of the cosmos.
That's why they all have their own super protector. Fighting evil by moonlight, winning love by daylight. They are the classic magical girls.
The Sailor Guardians are warriors entrusted with magnificent powers.
Yeah,
It's the Sailor
people
Guardians'
forget
job
that.
to
People
protect
ask
their
where's
world from
Sailor
alien
Earth.
threats.
But
You may
he's
know
been
one
there
of
the whole
them,
time.
Sailor Moon.
Oh no, oh no, it's the crystal artwork.
Or Serena or Bunny, depending on which dub you watched.
So are they like space Popeyes who sell cookies?
What?
Sailor Scouts. Duh whiz.
They're not sailors, they're Sailor Guardians or Sailor Soldiers. The term Sailor
Then they
Scout
still call
comes from
themselves
the original
sailors.
English dub.
Oh yeah, the dick tub. Look out, kid. There's a giant dick outside your window. You know what you are.
Anyway,
12 years old.
everything in the universe possesses a form of crystallized life force called a star seed. Each Guardian is powered by a special star seed which embodies their own planet, a Sailor Crystal.
These give them superhuman powers. They can fly, do magic, shapeshift, heal fast, and are basically immortal. Some of them are even trained by the most dangerous creatures in the world.
Teenagers?
Cats.
After many adventures,
So, basically immortal, they say, even though they die all the time. Also, guys, it's very loud.
Sailor Moon would eventually find herself face to face with her greatest foe, a cold-hearted empress of evil.
She was just a nameless lady stuck on some random trashy planet. It was so bad there, she basically gave up on life. Well, until she got her hands on the sapphire crystal.
The Sapphire Crystal is exponentially powerful, providing unlimited potential that
Wait,
matched
is it
her
a
own
sapphire
newly
or is it a
limited ego.
crystal?
With all this power amongst the garbage around her, one purpose came to mind: destroy everything.
So into the universe she went in search of a new home fit for a goddess, the soldier of destruction, Sailor Galaxia.
Be it the power or her own mind,
Eternal
Galaxia was cursed with
Sailor
unparalleled vanity, so cosmic in scale that she could not be satisfied until the whole universe bowed before her, or else.
Just like my ex-wife. If she appeared on the horizon,
Like
you'd be
sitting.
totally screwed.
Galaxia or your ex-wife?
Yes, Galaxia can make explosions big enough to blot out galaxies and even match the maxed out Eternal Sailor Moon in a fight. Who destroyed all...
Okay, Beauty Queen Nehelenia, whose presence maintained a universe within the mirror, a weaker form of Sailor Moon, also countered her control over it outright.
whole mirror universe.
With a simple gesture, Galaxia can wipe anything out of existence. Planets, people, other guardians, you name it.
Plus, she's got all sorts of other magic powers. Teleporting.
Okay, in the manga, Sailor Galaxia forcibly removes star seeds herself, so not totally congruent within the manga, but still similar. To take a star seed, she evokes destruction on a victim to eliminate them and restores them as her servants.
Summoning lightning, mind controlling people by taking their star seeds? Oh, yeah, she can totally do that.
And like any good anime villain, her attacks have some absolutely ridiculous names.
Nice.
The Galactica Super String,
Which doesn't actually use any string.
Galactica Crunch,
I think I had a bowl of that this morning.
and Galactica Inflation.
What the hell?
Whoa, how did that get there? It's not what you think. Research! You come across a lot of stuff in research.
Whiz, I'm glad to know exactly what kind of guy I'm working with.
So Galaxia carved through the universe at an incredible pace, building her own widespread empire.
She was so friggin' terrifying that some people would murder their own Sailor Scout as a sacrificial offering just to save themselves. Man,
I see.
magical girls are metal as hell.
But Galaxia's
They are.
destructive path wasn't as reckless as it may
Princess
seem.
Kaguya
Through her
testing
travels,
the
she learned of a
Galaxia.
looming threat to the universe.
Trillions
a
of times
benevolent
faster
entity,
than
the
light.
source of all evil. And so she vowed to destroy chaos.
Yeah, that happens if you watch too much Marie Kondo.
But to maintain balance, she also sought to destroy the opposite of chaos, the embodiment
Order.
of love and goodness, which is apparently Sailor Moon.
This is where different stories get a bit wonky.
Right.
Okay. Wouldn't love be a form of chaos? It's not order at all.
In the anime, Galaxia was a heroic warrior who absorbed chaos to keep it under control, but chaos flipped the script and
belong
took
in
her
this
body
battle,
instead.
okay.
However, this did not happen in the original manga.
Galaxia's warpath led her to Earth, and she annihilated all the favorite Sailor Scouts.
Smash Bros.
Every...
If it isn't the wild stallions.
Let's rock! single one. Except Sailor Moon. They had to
Well, of
have their
course.
epic battle.
And Moon is a powerhouse. She once lit
Well,
up the
and
entire
Chibi
universe
then?
with a single attack. This light reached the edge of the universe in 4 seconds, putting it at 360
That's the
quadrillion
Milky
times
Way.
light speed.
Galaxia was tough enough to survive the grip of chaos itself. And with her crystal, she never has to worry about running out of energy in a fight. This chick's basically
Like,
unkillable.
fainting at it.
Well, the intense
As
forces
for
of
Beerus,
chaos
he needs to make
almost
physical
ended her life
contact, it seems.
until she was saved by Sailor Moon.
And guess what? Apparently, this caused Galaxia to question her resolve and see
Power.
Meatball Head here in a new light. Like, hey, maybe this lovey-dovey goodness stuff ain't so bad. And then bam! Her crystal exploded from positivity overload and she died.
Neither Galaxia nor the Sapphire Crystal had ever known this feeling. Ironically, or perhaps befittingly, the weakness of destruction itself was love.
Wiz, she was literally killed by kindness. Who wrote this?
Nuance Boomstick. Regardless, the power Galaxia wields is astonishing. Beneath the heel of her boot, any planet, galaxy, or universe is utterly doomed.
This fight belongs to Sailor Galaxia, the most powerful guardian in the galaxy.
All right, the combatants are set, and we've run the data through all possibilities.
But first, I need to rock out with some Raycon earbuds.
This episode of Death Battle is sponsored by
Okay,
Raycon.
blah, 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 blah,
Whether you're working from
I
home or
cannot
in a
wear
secret lab like
earbuds.
us,
Like-
you want what you're listening to?
Yourself covered
all.
right now. It's time for a death battle.
Okay. People far more versed in these series than I am have said that it's a lock for Galaxia, but then people started citing feats for Beerus, like the shockwave thing. Would in order for it to be felt basically anywhere in space, it would have to be like exponentially stronger than anything Galaxia has ever done. And there's also been discussion of if he has a star seed, because that's just not a thing outside of her universe. She can let's see. He can nullify energy attacks, which it seems she has most of. But it also seems like her ability to destroy planets is greater. It said, like it listed, he tapped a planet to destroy it. She did it by pointing. So I don't know what that means for their energy output. The attack they talked about for him was faster than she is, I believe. Well, here, 2447. Let's go back to where it... okay. Okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's way faster. I think. Okay, because this is in kilometers per second. Hers was trillions of times faster than the speed of light. And I don't recall how much the speed of light is right now. I know it takes 9 minutes for light to reach the Earth from the sun, or like 8.5 minutes. But okay. Anyway, shall we? We shall. My ice cream!
It's unwise to vaporize a god's dessert.
Witness my infinite power.
I remember people thought
So you have chosen death.
when the sprite was revealed, people were thinking his opponent was going to be Jean Grey, which would be pretty awesome too. Just as long as it wasn't Arceus, okay? Just as long as it wasn't Arceus.
Ridiculous! Perish!
Oh, he's using it already. Oh, is that both their ultimate techniques?
Apparently, I've found a worthy foe.
The hard way it is then.
Is that the string? If they said doesn't involve string? Because I was thinking string theory. Supernovas? Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on!
Don't you dare.
Don't you dare! Ah, that's not enough to kill him. Throwing him into the sun ain't enough to kill him. Yeah, there we go. He's gonna blow up the sun! He's gonna blow up the sun, and then he'll never get ice cream again. Yeah, it ain't enough for her either.
Now look what you've done!
This is
You did that! Yeah, those planets in the background are gonna die.
Hello there, stranger. Welcome.
kneel for me.
She made Sims out of them?
Hello there, stranger. Welcome.
Did they end up in the same planet in different universes? Is that what that was? Okay, so they're causing a black hole through...
Hey! No fair!
No fair! Oh, she's flinging him into a black hole. I don't know if either of them can survive a black hole.
You're no match. You lack the instinct.
You're trash. You'll die like dirt.
Ooh! Ooh!
You're all mine.
He does have a starseed?
What? That's impossible.
Now you're catching on. I am the impossible!
Oh, are you? Oh!
That was for my ice cream.
Yep.
KO!
Holy
Well,
crap,
Death
this
Battle
fight was so
still
intense.
only has
I'm
2
gonna get a
Dragon
beer
Ball
for us.
losses that
Wait.
characters.
Beerus, whiskey,
And Champagne. Champagne. Yeah.
Oh my god! All the cats are named after booze! I like them now.
This was a fairly balanced matchup. Galaxia's power set was certainly enough to keep up with Beerus.
Especially since she has so many more versatile techniques.
Kind of
than
surprised we didn't
Not
see
to
Whis
mention,
at
her
the
crystal
end.
provided unlimited energy, while Beerus had a vast but still finite pool of
Rewinding
ki.
time.
But that's about where it all starts tilting the other way. Based
really?
on how fast their galaxy-spanning attacks were, Galaxia did have
Okay. Is unlikely either could erase the other with their specific destruction powers given their ability to control and resist destruction in their own stories, so as the power levels of characters who previously resisted such destruction.
a
Awesome.
slight edge in attack speed, but Beerus' Ultra Instinct made up for it. Plus,
Oh,
he
that's
had
what that
expert
was.
martial arts training, while Galaxia had none of that. Speed alone wasn't winning this fight.
Also, Beerus' skill set countered many of her own attacks.
Separate
His
dimensions
energy
through sheer
nullification,
force.
for
Yeah, we
example,
saw that
could
with,
blast through plenty of
Boo.
her offensive options.
But to really lock down Beerus' superiority in all
Although
things,
Beerus should be capable of this. Exactly how do they figure that?
destruction, how about we compare their power
I mean, that's
output?
like saying because of Monster Carrot, that means he should be able to turn people into carrots. Because Monster Carrot is weaker. So, okay. Inherited God Key. Resisted Moro's life trading magic.
The Muse
Beerus'
attacks
attack
expand their
could
whole universe in
resistance.
seconds. But remember, the Dragon Ball universe is much bigger than our own.
Right, this universe is at least 9 times bigger than ours.
Oh!
Beerus almost
I thought they were
destroyed
saying it was
all.
For the most
smaller.
part, the universe in Sailor Moon is very much based on our own.
Okay. There are a few locations outside the usual space-time, such as Galaxy Cauldron and the Mirror Universe. Okay.
And the same should be said for Nehelenia's mirror universe Usagi destroyed.
So, pretty clear cut? That means Beerus is 9 times stronger than Galaxia?
Well, not exactly. They both are likely much stronger. Galaxia matched Endgame
They
Eternal
both
Sailor
are
Moon in
much
battle,
stronger.
who could destroy 8 of her Animamate minions at once.
Did you say Animorphs?
Long story short, a single Animamate could match a Sailor Guardian equal in power to Sailor Moon when she destroyed that mirror universe. While this is admittedly a very highball estimate, defeating 8 Animamates at once could logically translate to possessing 8 times that power. Since Galaxia could match her in combat, this potentially puts Galaxia's output level much closer to Beerus and Goku's clash.
But the shockwave happened when Goku had only just gone Super Saiyan God for the first time. Beerus claimed he was going all out with 100% of his
And then he was
power.
lying,
Like
yeah.
all cats, he was lying.
Telling Goku that you were using 100% of your power was a very clever tactic to draw out his full strength, even though it wasn't true.
Even after Goku later achieved Super Saiyan Blue with Kaioken, a form many times more powerful than his first go at being a redhead, Beerus was still considered his superior. Simply put, even if we highball Galaxia and lowball Beerus, the God of Destruction still possessed a greater amount of power, both in offense and defense, as they are identical when it comes to Dragon Ball Ki. Isn't that right, dummy?
Sailor Galaxia may have had a more versatile arsenal, but Lord Beerus had the strength, durability, and technique needed to overpower her. But you already said all that, so what's the point? Like my existence.
You could
You-
say she
you are
got
basi-
caught in a galaxy-sized catastrophe.
You are basically just
Can I
Marvin.
blow him up this time?
I look forward to it.
The winner
Okay.
is Lord Beerus.
Alright, okay, let's see who's next.
Death
That was
Battle is
really
back.
exciting.
10
I liked
episodes
that.
to wrap up this year. Stay tuned.
I had no
Check
idea what
out
was
the
going
music
on, but
link
it was
in the
exciting.
description below.
Ooh, Todoroki versus... Ooh. Nice. That's going to be interesting. Okay, so the person who said that it was going to be Gamera was talking out their butt. Alright. I know there are some confirmed upcoming fights at some point. They're going to have... Well, the 2 hosts is going to be the final episode. And honestly, I feel really bad about that. Because look at all the camaraderie we've had over the years. You know? Just throw that away, unless they do a trick ending where, like, they decide that, you know, no, fighting isn't worth it. They're going to have Helsing Alucard versus Dio at some point. People were expecting it last year, but we got Dracula versus Ganondorf instead, so it might be this year, who knows. Unicron versus... what's his face from Marvel, Galactus, and Krona from Soul Eater is going to be in it at some point. That's like the only character that we saw at the intro to the season that hasn't been revealed yet. And speaking of Krona, when I read Soul Eater, Krona's gender was unknown, not agender or genderless. So was it ever found out? Or was that just something like that they just stopped caring about? Because I want to make sure I properly refer to this person. So, I've actually got to go. Like I said, I was a really exciting battle, but I had no idea what was going on half the time. It's better for me if I know the characters. Though when I watched Mob Psycho 100, it just revealed to me how powerless Mob actually is. Not powerless per se, but how there was no way he was going to stack up to Tatsumaki. So yeah, you realize. In Mob Psycho 100, the guy he works for, what's his name, Araki, is basically Sean Spencer from Psych, only surrounded by actual psychics. Yeah. He's a guy pretending to be a powerful psychic, but really just being a con artist at it. But meanwhile, he's genuinely solving cases, so... Araki versus Sean Spencer would be interesting, although Araki would probably take it because he has, like, actual fighting experience and stuff. Okay, well, I gotta get going. I have a meeting in, like, 1 minute. So, I will see you all next time!